Hello everyone, how's it going? If you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, subscribe, turn on notifications, especially if this video is very informational for you because this is sort of based for new players to Dokkan Battle. Getting into what we're going to talk about now is it's going to be a time that we're going to be in like in about a week, because we're going to get that countdown in probably about 5 days, because as we're recording this, it is the 17th of January and the anniversary for JP usually starts, I think, the 29th. So we have about 12 days until the anniversary does come out. So a little over almost 2 weeks, under 2 days, under 2 weeks. So in about 5 days, we should get a countdown. Obviously, we should be getting like Dokkan now, towards the end of that part and stuff like that, where we're going to be seeing, you know, sneak peeks of the units and stuff like that. Not everything, but we should be seeing a lot of sneak peeks, and then possibly, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a couple of little things as well too. But this is a big thing for global Dokkan Battle players and obviously JP Dokkan Battle players. So I want to go ahead and clarify right now, the save and or skip sort of thing in this one is a yearly thing that happens. It's an annual thing that happens on global Dokkan Battle players, because you have to pretty much look at the JP side and pay attention to what's coming out and stuff like that. The way you know what's going on the whole time of the anniversary. That way you don't get really caught by surprise for a lot of things when it comes up on the global side, you know, about 5 or so months later in July. By the way, I'm going to clarify that in July, because here's the thing: if you've been playing for about 2 years, I'm gonna say about 2 years. If you've been playing for 2 years, then you know how sort of the structure and stuff like that kind of goes for Dokkan Battle. And the reason why I'm not going to say for a full year is because most people start playing global Dokkan Battle the anniversary. So you pretty much go through the anniversary, and then you go through this time that's about to happen for the first time, where you don't know what the heck is going on, because you're just like, what's going on? JP is still having an anniversary, but Global's still putting out banners. Like, what do I do? Do I still summon? Like, you're still sort of in that mode where you're panicking through a lot of things. So that's why I say, if you've been playing for at least 2 years, then you know how the structure sort of goes. And also, if you're a whale, then it doesn't really matter to you, because you're still going to summon on every banner that comes out, stuff like that, and not just go, you know what, let me just skip everything and save. Like, normally the skip everything is for free-to-play players. So there's a lot of dips that happen in here, like a lot of non-top grossing things happen, especially through this whole celebration and stuff like that, and all the banners popping up. Like, there's only a couple of times we're probably going to get top grossing, and that may be like for maybe a golden week unit or a say a day unit or something like that. That'd probably be about the time that we actually will get some kind of top grossing or something like that. So getting into the video of what we're going to be doing. So right now you can see this is where we're going to be starting for the global side on the banners that's going to be coming out right now. So the next Dokkan Fest banner that should be happening, unless again it is subject to change, because it is global and Akatsuki do like to change the scheduling of global Dokkan Battle at times. So a lot of these banners could come out first or second. It just really depends on how they're actually really feeling and what they want to do. So the first unit should be Kid Goku. Kid Goku should be the first Dokkan Fest that's going to be popping off for global Dokkan Battle in this time, in this save, skip, or, you know, save summon, whatever, skip summon, whatever time that you're going to be doing. It's a save skip sort of situation where it's like you can save all your Dragon Stones up and still hit banners, or you can save them and skip them. And this is the time where it's going to be a lot of save skip, save skip, save skip. So Kid Goku comes out, then you have Bardock, and with Kid Goku you're going to get the other Kid Goku, the Intelligence Kid Goku's Easy A. With Bardock you're going to get a lot of his sub Easy A's as well too. That's going to be in there. And then the next one after that is going to be Yamcha with not Broly, but Bojack's Easy A. And then also you're going to be getting that spicy Carnival Goku unit that's going to have all the other, like, I think it's the Z fighters and stuff like that, and they're pretty much the top tier of the Z fighters LR card. So that is what's going to be coming out. All this stuff right here is already things that's happened already on global Dokkan Battle, so we don't have to worry about that. But so far, 3 named banners. There's going to be, well, technically 4 main banners if you want to count the Bojack banner, but 4 for that. So that is like your timeline for the next, like, I would say month and a half is that. And then whatever comes out, they'll be maybe doing something else because you still have again possibly another LRs and stuff like that's going to be getting easy aid that may shove in there, or maybe even do Dokkan Fest for the global side through here to sort of switch it up a bit. They may do a lot of things in this time, and again, it is going to be like 5 months before the anniversary pops up on Global Dokkan Battle, so you do have a lot of time to like skip or hit banners and still skip certain things and save up dragon stones. Like, you don't have to go buck wild and like not hit anything. I'm gonna say it right now, there is pros and cons to this, because knowing the schedule of Dokkan Battle for Global and seeing everything that pops off, and then also the units that come out after the anniversary and stuff, you get to sort of pick and choose where you want to go at and what you want to summon on, because you don't have to like skip every banner. Like, I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to say, they're going to be like, hey, you got to skip every banner to hit this one, because now there's going to be like 8 units that's going to be on there with the LR, so you're going to have 8 LRs on the banner. It's going to be worse to decide to try to get this unit and stuff like that. Like, that could possibly happen, or they could probably switch it up and not put all 8 LRs on the banner, and you have a better shot at getting the units, but I doubt it right now. Seems like they're just adding the LRs to it, and then the new spicy and future unit as well. So with that, there's a lot of skipping. And like I said before, you can pick and choose who you want to summon and skip on, because again, there is going to be a lot of celebrations in this one that's going to get you dragon stones to build you back up for the anniversary. And plus, you do get a lot of dragon stones in the countdown and Dokkan, like with Dokkan now and everything before the anniversary. So it does so Bandai and Akatsuki do like to top you off a bit before the anniversary does start, to give you, just a little push in the right direction of how many dragon stones free to play that you can actually get. So last year was like one of the best times that we actually got for dragon stones. Like, dragon stone count last year was really, really ridiculously high for the anniversary. Same thing for the global side, we had a lot. And you can see there's the overall earning of almost 1,100 dragon stones. But then you factor in the fact that you had the EX part that is literally almost 360 dragon stones. So you put that over top of it, and then boom, there you go. You have literally almost 1,500 dragon stones right there from the anniversary, which means they do ramp this up every year. So this number right now that almost was 1,100 could be almost 1,200 by the time. It just depends on how many dragon stones I like to give out, how many times you hit top grossing and stuff like this. And again, this is the JP side, and they did hit top grossing, I think twice. Yeah, twice here. So again, another thing to kind of get you prepped for the anniversary, stuff like that, especially for global players looking at this, because all this never usually changes. The structure of this for the first, second, third part, and then now the EX part and stuff like that is going to be the same. Like, all the countdowns, missions, and all that stuff usually are around the same. They don't ever really change them up unless it's like a new event that comes in, then they add those new missions and stuff like that in there, which again, you can still always obviously check out right through here and know exactly what's going to be coming out all the time. Like, you have access to this information literally all the time. So looking at part 1, you see when the banners drop, when the celebration actually does start. Like I said, again, the 29th when it started. When the banners drop was the day, pretty much the day after, on the 30th. Like, you get all of this information, all the access. All this is going to change. It's like, it's probably going to be Universal Spirit Bomb theme, so double Spirit Bomb theme. So all this would be like Kid Buu Saga and GT Saga sort of stuff. My biggest things right now to really take away from the anniversary is going to be popping up, because like I said, the structure is always the same. That's how it is. It's just promotional material changes, so all the promotional banners and stuff. So with this, I would probably say right now that I would say maybe Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta, that dual fest of the tech, pretty much Mod Vegeta and Intelligent Super Saiyan 3 Goku transformings. I would say this is probably going to be them here. And then I don't know, I'm trying to think per se what could get easy aid right here, because I had one in mind at first and then it kind of like skipped over my mind. But I was thinking of, so with the actual like Majin Buu units, it would be that. But with the GT side of it, actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I did have the idea. Maybe it's a Goku and Vegeta from Saiyan Day. Maybe we get those GT units, pretty much those nukers that get easy A's here. That would help out a lot. And then obviously you'd have probably Dragon Ball Z edition. Obviously more stages added to GT, Fighting Legend, Goku, Vegeta, maybe even add a new Fighting Legend here. Then you get your LR. So the weird thing right here is that I'm gonna assume that since obviously, like I said, this is an anniversary, I don't know if they're gonna go the carnival route where they're gonna do that now, or if they're just gonna keep that for the actual worldwide celebration and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna keep that per se just for it, but if they do the whole carnival stuff like that, so you can still have like one of the Dokkan Fest in part 1 and then the carnival, and then yada yada yada, same thing for part 2. My thing here is we're gonna get obviously free to play easy A, stuff like that. So I would actually probably enjoy a if we're gonna get a free to play easy A, I think I would enjoy Nova and Shinron dual card, free to play LR dual card from it. 50th year anniversary units will be getting easy A's here, so that's what you're gonna see right here. So you'll see the Vegito and Gogeta here for their easy A's, so that's gonna be lovely. Everyone loves Chain Battle. More stages to Red Zone. And then I think the last part that's probably going to shock a lot of people is the EX part on this one. They could go a lot of different ways with this one, but I think one of the best things I could see for the last, because like I said, we got the Super Saiyan 4s to get their EZA, and it's pretty wild. They're still really good. I would say that you may hate me for this one, but I might call, I may be wrong, I may not be wrong, who knows, but I'm not going to put the stamp in and be like, this is what I'm calling for sure. But I'm just throwing out the idea that maybe in this one, it may not be another anniversary unit, because I think all the anniversary units so far, except for the 5th and up, which we already know the 5th anniversary units are going to get easy A's. So I doubt they're going to get the 6th anniversary units easy A'd in this part. Wouldn't make sense for next year. So I'm going to throw out the possibility that we get maybe Family Kamehameha, so the Goten and Trunks, and maybe Broly get easy A's there. Because those two units go together, you know, like it wasn't a dual fest for an anniversary and stuff like that, but they went together. So maybe that. I don't see anything else getting an easy A through this one. I mean, unless, well, no, Super Saiyan 3 Goku wasn't a Dokkan Fest, so I don't see that at all. This is the one that is making me a sort of like iffy on, because I don't know what they do here for that one. But in terms of Global Dokkan Battle and how this is going to go, this is like a really big time for everyone to kind of like sit back and like actually look at things and go, all right, so we do need this, we do need that, we need to pick this out, you need to do this, because like I said, the structure of Dokkan Battle that's going to be coming up especially for the global side, is basically going to be centered around looking at what is happening on JP Dokkan Battle, what implementations that they make, if they add in a new feature. Like obviously we're going to get new features, new skills and stuff like that for cards. We've already seen that leaked out. But in terms of like anything else, it's like if they bring it into another unit after that, if they do something else, new events and stuff like that, or a new way to get dragons, whatever it is, it's the global players. It's your time to really look at the JP side, especially new global players. Like obviously I'm not really talking to my veteran Dokkan Battle players right now. You kind of got the gist of everything and how it sort of works, so I'm not going to sit here and pander and act like you guys don't know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. You know what's going on with Global Dokkan Battle and JP Dokkan Battle around this time. But for the global and new players and stuff, like even the JP new players, because there's going to be JP new players, like without a doubt. This is going to be sort of a wild thing, like a very wild thing here. So we'll see what sort of happens in the next coming days, of what they're going to tease out or anything along the lines of that, or if they're going to give us the times for Dokkan Now, because like I said, Dokkan Now is another big time. I would highly recommend subscribing to channels and stuff like that, because everyone watches Dokkan Now. Everyone parties up, watches Dokkan now, you know, stuff like that. You get multiple takes on things, but this is going to be a sort of hype time to the point where, I mean, this is literally one of the best times of the year for Dokkan Battle. Like, I mean, it really is. Even if you're on the global side, you're still getting hyped because you're seeing everything else, and you're like, oh my god, those animations are the step up from last year. This units are probably won't get power crap like this and stuff like that. Like, it's a hype time, and I'm very excited for it. Just for the simple fact that it always gives me a lot of joy to get new people on the channel coming in and stuff like that, and even new players just rushing in on Dokkan Battle, because at the time, like, no one necessarily wants Dokkan Battle to ever die, especially the diehards who've been playing for a very long time. You don't necessarily want this game to die. You always want to see new faces come in, and again, the anniversary does bring new faces because, you know, Koski do like to spend a little money here and actually promote Bandai, well, promote Dokkan Battle in Japan. Heavy. They get, I think, commercials and stuff like this all the time. So it's something that we're easily looking forward to 24/7 to see this one. And again, like I said, new players and stuff like that welcome you into the Dokkan community. Like, hey, you're gonna get corrupted very quick, but we welcome you in. So other than that, if this video was sort of informational with you, I know it's a little bit all over the place where we're talking about a lot of things, but it is a situation where it is going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. It's just prepare for the anniversary. Like, global prepare. Like, look, watch, listen, because the last thing you want is to, like, not understand what the hell's going on, and then you get to the 8th anniversary for the global side, and you still don't know what the hell's going on. This is the time to sort of educate yourself and just listen to everything that's coming out, get different takes and stuff like that, and stop just like listening to like one take for things. Like, listen to a bunch of takes on, you know, units, because just because one person may say this unit's this doesn't mean that the rest of the community thinks that that unit is that or whatever. Like, there's a lot of different takes, a lot of different ways people use units and stuff. Use it different than you do. But other than that, stay safe. God bless. And I'm out. Peace.